And welcome, gears and girls. My name is Gajitz, and this is episode 28 of Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Skyblock. So, last episode, we finally got our power sorted and moved our fire water and did a little bit of organization. In between episodes, I redid my fire water a little bit just to sort of how can I put it? Sort of to get why can't I? Oh, why am I not going down? Uh, so I can use um our bone meal, which we've gone down a fair bit, but it's okay. We've got tons, and we're not going to use bone meal for anything else. But what I did was changed it up over here because it was going a little too fast and chewing up a little bit too much bone meal. So we still have the one on the back, but what I did was I switched this one to fluctuating item ducks. And then I also added this reinforced servo underneath here, as you can see. And then I set it for whitelisting, only taking out one and round robin. So that basically what it does is it goes around and it sends one into each as it goes. And then it will pull out one occasionally from a random one. So it makes this a little bit more random, but it also slows down the amount of bone meal coming out of the system, which makes chewing up the bone meal over there less, which also makes filling up these guys a little bit like less. And other than that, I didn't really do much else. It's still all the same. We still have to fill in these holes and stuff and sort out what we have. But today I want to get back into making some magic. Also, this guy's going great guns. We've got 34 uridium now, plus the 7 that we have over there. I think we need like a whole stack in order to get the wrench, which I'm going to get onto as well. Actually, we should probably grab that too. So we're going to need some things for uh, applied energistics before we get as far as we can. So let's just quickly look up applied energistics. Boom, boom, boom. Applied energistics 2. So we need, or we're going to need this guy, the inscriber. Now getting overclockers, that's fairly easy. But this pure service quartz, it's going to take a long time, so we should sort of get onto that now. As well as our flux crystals, like our pure flux as well. So it says here, drop a flux seed made from flux dust and sand into a puddle of water. Now to get our flux dust, it is, which one? Where is our flux dust? Flux crystal. Ah, this one, yeah, see. Drop one charge service quartz and one nether quartz and redstone dust into a puddle next to one another. Wait a moment and receive 2 flux crystals. So we need charged service quartz, which we have, and nether quartz. So we've got enough charged here and nether quartz. And it was redstone dust. And then if we, I don't, yeah, we've got a puddle over here, so it should be okay. I don't know how big a puddle we need, but let's see. So you, and you. And there we go. So that one's pretty quick, so we don't have to worry too much about that. So getting the other one though. So we need service quartz, which is right here. And then we need to grab, how many do I've got 2 of those, so we need at least 4. I'm pretty sure these ones are going to take a fair bit of time. And we need some sand, which is around the back. And I've run out, so 1, 2, 3, and 4 to get our crystals. And we're just gonna pulverize these guys up and come back to them later to chuck them into a puddle of water, which I'll chuck the puddle over here, I think. Because this will be far enough away that my magnet doesn't get involved. But yeah, so let's go. Each one of these will grab you out and we'll pulverize those up. I'll chuck the rest in here and we'll do it slowly. Because I am running out of space over here, which is why I wanted to push so hard for a... and also in between I did a little bit of fishing and got some more stuff. But what I wanted to do is we need to get back into magic. And I want an attune stone because I need one for something that we're going to do, which means we need witchery, which means we also need thumbcraft. So we need to make some stuff from thumbcraft, which means we need our hammer. So this one I think is good enough. And I think it's redstone and lava to get our other one. So let's grab a bit of redstone, which we are just swimming in redstone right now. And we need to get our redstone, and if we come over here where our barrel of lava is, and we get netherrack. So I'm just going to get like 3 or 4 netherrack. Ah, damn you. And then we're just going to hit this a fair few times and get a bunch of netherrack. I'm also probably going to set up a tank or something over here, like an Ender IO tank, because this is a little bit slow sometimes. There we go, that should be enough for now. 10 should be good. And what we're going to do here is we're going to place down our netherrack as best we can. And then hit it. I thought hitting it with a hammer gets crushed. Then do I hit it with that? Hang on, let's see. R. No. How do I get fire shards again? This guy comes from... Ah, that's right, it's nether brick, not netherrack. Alright. So we need to smelt this up and get nether brick. Okay, so there's our nether brick. I'm just going to do this one to see. I don't know the percentage chance of this, but hopefully it's not too bad. Oh, there we go. Oh, do you get 4? Really? Wow, you do. Just hitting it with a hammer gives you 4. That's pretty good. Alright, so we got these guys now. I'm going to quickly cut away here and get this tank up and running and set that up over there because we're going to need it. And then we'll be back in a sec. Alrighty, so now time to get into a little bit more thumbcraft. So we need some more of that, some mana glass. I probably should use this one because I need to stop making stuff, I guess. Anyway, we need the mana glass to make our thermometer, which is just some diamond and any of the shards. I also made up those and broke them down, so we got some more shards. Oh, that's right. We've got the one that lets you scan stuff in your inventory. But we also need to make an insac, and I think it's mana glass. Oh no, that's right. We need clay. I don't have any over here. Let me quickly duck away and grab some clay. Okay, so we have our clay, and then we need our mana glass to make glass files. And then this glass file, we need a feather and an ink sac. Now I'm going to make two of these because you need one on your person, if I remember correctly, and one on your table. So if we right click this, I think it's, no, that's not the side, other side. This side. There we go. That looks better. And this is our table. So you see we've got some stuff here. You combine these in to get your research papers and to work out other stuff. It's sort of like a mini game inside of that. And with our uh, thumb, what is it? Thermometer or whatever it's called. If you right click on things, you can see. So we just got lux from that. I don't know if I can do, yeah. So I can't do grass yet. Definitely can't do that. But I could do a torch, and I think I can do dirt. But basically, you run around the world scanning a bunch of stuff and then doing some research, which we're going to need to do. There we go. Dirt I can get. Water I can get. Mushroom now? Nah, still don't know mushrooms. So basically, you need to scan everything and anything. And it takes a little bit of time, but you will get it eventually. And there's a mod in here that basically allows you to scan everything, and if you can scan it in your inventory, like I could just do clay there. I think I can do, yep, sand, and I can do stone, and I think that makes, no, not, doesn't open up spruce wood. But basically you can just go through your inventory and scan everything in there once you have enough stuff. So I'm going to go away and probably scan a bit because I'm pretty sure, because I can't see the recipe for the alchemic furnace, which means I think I need to research it. So that's the other thing. You need to have paper on you when you're doing this, because if you don't have paper, you might get a research note and you will probably end up losing it if you don't have paper on you. So let's grab some paper and we'll just chuck that in our inventory and put you back. Now, if I go here, I think I can see if it says now that I can click this to get this research. And there we go. So we have our first research paper. Let's quickly head back over. And if we chuck our research paper in here, we then get this. Now we have two things we don't know what they are. So we need to go around scanning a bit more stuff uh, until we find out what these two things are for our research. So as I said, I'm going to go away and scan a bunch of stuff, and then we will be back in a little bit. Alrighty, so I've got a little bit stuck with my research or with my scanning. So what you can do is you can combine some items in here. So I know water and terra should give me Victus, and I know Victus. So if we get rid of these, Victus and terra should give me Herba, which now I know those two should allow me to scan stuff like grass blocks and things. That was sort of getting me a little bit stuck in my scanning. So we need to now, I think if we do a chest. Nope. So I still need to do a bit more scanning and we should be back in a little bit. Alright, so after a bunch of scanning later, I think we have everything. If not, we'll find out later. But we need to get from here, from this one, order to Cognito. Now, Cognito has Spiritus and Ignis, and Spiritus has Mortis and Vacuous, and I'm pretty sure Vacuous has nothing. Okay, so getting from there to there is going to be a little tricky. So if we go Instrumentum, Instrumentum to Humanus, to Cognito, hang on, let's say in 3 steps. To Fabrico, to Humanus. Okay, and the next one is to Census, I think it's called. Yep, and it's the same, 1, 2, 3. So we go Mortis to the feather one to the air one. And bam, we discovered research. So basically you want to do your easy research, which are these ones, because these ones give you the ability to find, like, to get extra things from the research. So I'm just going to research a couple of these and we'll be back in a little bit, and hopefully today we'll eventually get to making ourselves something, or rather than, actually, you know what? This is probably going to take a while. So we've done a ton of scanning and stuff. Well, I've done off camera. Um, but I think we're pretty much at our time. So I'll do a bunch of research with Domcraft in between episodes so that next episode we can get on to a little bit of witchery. All right. So if you did enjoy the video, guys, don't forget to hit that follow and like, and we will see you next time. All right, guys. Later.